John had always been a bit wary of stray dogs. He had heard too many stories of dogs attacking people, and he didn't want to take any chances. But as he was walking home from work one day, he saw a small dog lying in a concrete ditch on the side of the road. The dog looked up at him with big, pleading eyes, and John couldn't help but feel a pang of sympathy. He approached the dog cautiously, unsure of what to do. As he got closer, the dog didn't bark or growl. It just looked up at him with those big, sad eyes. John tentatively reached out his hand and petted the dog's head. The dog let out a soft whimper and leaned into his touch. John felt a connection with the dog, and he decided to try and help it. He walked around the ditch to see if there was an easy way for the dog to climb out, but it was too steep and too high. John realized that the dog must have been stuck down there for a while, and it was too weak to climb out on its own. He knew he had to do something. John called the local animal rescue, but they said they couldn't come out for another few hours. He couldn't leave the dog there alone for that long, so he decided to try and rescue it himself. He searched around for something to use as a makeshift ladder and finally found a long branch. He lowered it down into the ditch, and the dog tentatively climbed up. As soon as the dog was out of the ditch, it collapsed onto the ground, too weak to stand. John panicked and scooped the dog up in his arms, rushing it to the nearest animal hospital. The vet quickly assessed the dog and found that it was severely malnourished and dehydrated. They had to keep it overnight for observation. John spent the entire night at the animal hospital, sitting by the dog's side and petting it as it slept. The next day, the dog was discharged from the vet clinic and John took the dog into his home.